Hi guys, Summoner's War here, and welcome back to another League of Legends champion preview. This time around we have Quinn and Valor, Demacia's Wings. Quinn's passive is Harrier. Every so often Valor will come down to place a mark on a nearby enemy. This mark lasts for 4.5 seconds. Quinn's first basic attack against the marked target will deal bonus physical damage. Targets that are not visible will not receive the mark, but targets that already have the mark will stay visible for as long as the mark remains. Blinding Assault commands Valor to fly in a line and strike the first enemy in his path. He then attacks all nearby enemies, dealing physical damage and blinding them for 1.5 seconds. Heightened Senses gives Quinn a passive that grants bonus attack speed for 3 seconds whenever she consumes a mark that Valor placed on an enemy. In addition, Heightened Senses can be activated to reveal a large area around Quinn for 2 seconds. Vault causes Quinn to dash to an enemy, dealing physical damage and slowing the target's movement speed by 70%. The movement speed reduction diminishes over 2 seconds. When Quinn reaches a target, she jumps away and lands near her maximum basic attack range from that point. While this all is happening, Valor will immediately mark this enemy. If you have vision of the target, you can use this ability to do a quick strike over a wall. And on maximum range, you can stay on the other side of the wall and continue fighting. Tag Team is Quinn and Valor's ultimate, which has 2 casts. With the first cast, Valor will replace Quinn on the battlefield as a melee physical damage dealer for 20 seconds. When Valor first enters the battlefield, he will be granted 80% movement speed that decreases gradually to 20% when he is in combat. While you're playing as Valor, no enemies will be marked, and the skills are a little different. Let's go over them quickly. Blinding Assault is now an area of effectability around Valor instead of a projectile. This still blinds the targets. Heightened Senses grants Valor a high amount of flat attack speed without the need of consuming a mark. The active part is still the same. Vault is still the same ability but does not mark or jump away from the target. Now, let's go back to the ultimate. When casting Tag Team a second time, Quinn returns to perform Sky Strike, dealing between a minimum and maximum physical damage to all enemies in a large area. The amount of damage is based on how much health the enemies are missing. If Sky Strike has not been cast before the ability ends, it will cast automatically. And that wraps up this champion preview. Thank you guys so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that thumbs up. And if you would like to see more content in the future, you always have the option to subscribe. Thanks again for watching and see you guys next time.
Who's there? Fiora who? Valor. That's just mean. Who's there? Garen who? Yeah, I guess he does say that a lot. Who's there? Jarvan who? Valor! I've got friends in high places. Valor's shadow is the last thing you'll see. I've got friends in high places. I'd keep my head down if I were you.